Hey guys, it is Wednesday and it'll be a creative stream day, and then I'll transition into an Animal Crossing stream once the 4-hour creative stream is done. I mean, it's not that creative, it's store prep. I really should change the name of it. I try to say creative/store prep Wednesday streams. It can be either. So as we are approaching another store update, I am doing pins. I don't know when that's gonna be yet. Things are kind of up in the air. I'm trying to hold off till postal delays are done, but at the same time I can't hold off too long. I don't know, we'll see. And let's do the Catchin Calendar right away. There was one I could have done in the last vlog that I didn't do. Or, yeah, because there's Mondays. So, I drink from water glasses. I knocked one over and ruined dog shaming. Is that a dog shaming book? This is a full-on turf war. Okay. And for yesterday, I stick my nose in her eye and purr. If that doesn't do the trick, I stick my butt in her face. I just jump from the headboard and land right on her belly. That always does the trick. Wake mom up every day at 5 a.m. and sleep all day and feel no shame. Boop, boop. Is that a tortoise shell? It's hard to tell. It might be a tortie. Boop, boop. My name is Layla. I like to sit on the front lawn and insult the cat across the road. When it runs over to hit me, I race back through our gate and let the dog defend me. Anyway, let's get on with it. It's 9:43, stream starts at 10. I still need to get a bite to eat, maybe, just something small. I'm not that hungry this early in the day, but I know like an hour or two into the stream I'm gonna be ravenous, so I'm gonna have a bit of cereal, I guess. We bought the Timbits cereal to try it. I probably won't buy it again, but like it is good. It's just like, I don't know, it is quite sweet, and they're kind of like corn pops in terms of the texture and shape, but soggier. Like they're not as firm as corn pops, so they become this soggy mess really fast. I do like mine partially soggy, but not like disintegrating. Yesterday was such a good productive day with recording voiceover, video editing. I even edited a really long vlog, just some little things in between too. Just felt really good. Gonna be working on some Kiki and Midna pins. I've got this bag of 100 and there are a couple more down here. Usually these pins are really good and have a good A to B ratio, and if that's the case then it's much quicker to go through them, because if you're sitting there trying to like scrub off defects, then that takes extra time. So it saves me a lot of time when they're just good right off the bat. So hopefully this is the same as it usually is and we have a good A to B ratio. I should switch these. This is going to confuse me. B should be on this side. It's 2, it's time for food. So I'm just gonna warm up some food. Pin sorting went well. We have a good ratio of A to B. I have these done, then one other tub of A grades that's full. I didn't even get to 200. I mean, it got kind of close. That's maybe 160, which is not, I don't know, it was casual. It was a casual speed. Oh my god. Anyway. Back to the food. And now I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing for the rest of the day, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day, it's Thursday. Stream went well yesterday, and today I want to start moving the warehouse stuff downstairs. The big stuff I'll need Christian for, so I'll have to wait till he's off work, or maybe I can snag him for like one item during his lunch break, I don't know. But first I need to make some space down in that room. Mostly need to move out everything that's in our donation pile because that's taking up a lot of space. So that's the first thing that's got to go. And I want to see if we have any more white light bulbs to put up there because there's yellow lights down there. It had white lights and then I stole them for up here. Although wait, well there's the ones in this room. I don't need white in this room anymore. Might just steal these ones. I'll see what else we have first. But yeah, since I'm moving the warehouse out of here, steal those bulbs. My slot boxes came in yesterday. Woohoo! This came in yesterday during the live stream. The microphone for downstairs. Just look at this lighting. I don't know what we have. Although I don't know which of these have old bulbs in them. Like bulbs I've taken out. Yeah, these are not even all the same as what's there. Oh, and these aren't the original bulbs either. They say Philips on them, but they're in a Sylvania box. I'll use this lamp to test the bulbs. Okay, I have one white light. I wouldn't mind 2 white ones and one warm one just to warm it up slightly. So maybe if I replace one of the warehouse ones with a yellow bulb and steal that white one and bring it down here to use in conjunction with this one. And there we have it. 1 warm bulb and 2 cool bulbs. So since I'm going to be down here a lot today, I figured I should set up the cat tent. I'm a little scared to touch it because it might be covered in spiders. Be gone, you 8-legged freaks! Any nests in there? Any little babies ready to burst and pop out all Charlotte's Web style? The tent is set up. It'd be nice to have plexiglass or something instead of this wood so we can get more light in here, but yeah. Now I have to convince the cats to come use the tent. Come here, Edna. Your tent is all set up. I vacuumed this off as well. It's not perfect. Really, I should use the carpet head. Although we do have a reusable lint roller, which would work nicely on this, so I might do that. Come see, baby. It's a little noisy, all that construction, though. I had to pick her up and put her up there. Oh, that's noisy. People are being a little too loud, huh? I know you love your tent. It's a bit noisy though today. Hope you enjoy it. Making a mess already, are we? This is a hammock that's usually underneath the cat tree, but they never use it. It constantly falls off its hooks. What I'm gonna do is take the wooden rods out and just use this as a soft place they can lay. I don't know where I'll put it yet, but just a nice surface for them to sleep on somewhere. Kind of like how I put cloth on the top of my Copic case. My God, I have my phone volume on so I don't miss any delivery calls from delivery drivers, but I'm just gotta mute these Facebook groups. Mute 8 hours. Okay. There's multiple ones though. There's like 3. I moved the litter boxes out of here because I don't want the litter dust getting all over my product and stuff. It's just not sanitary. So it's going in the bathroom. And thank you guys for all the information about pellet litters and stuff like that and where I can get it and the ones to avoid. Stuff like that, because yeah, a couple of our friends have had a pellet litter for a while, and then a couple more, like it's 2 sets of couples. The second set of couples started using it, and so I'm tempted to use it too once we get through this clay litter. They both say it's like the best thing ever, so I want to try it. And yeah, so they're in here. We have lots of space in here, so I figured why not. And then the spare litter's in the tub because why not? We use that as a closet. We don't use the shower at all because 1, we don't need to, but also it leaks into the wall. Like if you turn it on, you can move that metal plate and see it all just leaking in behind the tile. So we don't need any mold in the walls or anything like that. So we just don't use it. I'm gonna hang on to these wooden dowels for now because These feel like they could come in handy for something. I don't know. Is that just me hoarding? I don't know. But stuff like this, like, you don't need it until you do. Ooh, I wonder if this would be good. No. These are too small to prop open the window. Plus a little flimsy. I wouldn't trust it. Now this closet is staying the way it currently is unless I absolutely need this space in the future, but it's all my doll boxes, which really I don't need. Although whenever we move in the future, it'd be nice to put each doll back in its own box so it doesn't get crushed. But then after that, maybe I could get rid of them. But right now we have no intentions of moving anytime soon. Look at my brave little girl, Kiki. Oh, look at you. You know what I'm gonna have down here? Ethernet. Yeah. I'm just moving all the donation stuff into the spare bedroom for now because I don't know what else to do with it. This lamp I might want down here. Oh, woo. We'll stick it up here for now. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the elliptical because there's two options. I was originally thinking right there by the doorway, or it can stay over here but turn it so it's flat against that wall because I'm planning on putting my tables here kind of U-shaped because I want that front facing light from the windows. One, it's nice to look at. Two, it'll just be good for when I'm live streaming. Just instead of being backlit or side lit, it would help having that. So kind of like a U-shaped thing here, and I'd have to do the workouts behind it right here, like my workout games I mean, and then this stuff could just stay back there. It'd be kind of nice to have the non-warehouse stuff all sort of shoved to the back but still accessible. So now I'm kind of leaning towards that, and then I can have storage stuff here and over here, all my boxes and stuff. And this closet does not have to be accessible, so I could even like have more shelves and things here. Just who knows? I can just pile a bunch of crap there. Here's an update on how the room is looking. Yeah. I might swap it so that my products are on my right hand side. So like if I'm sitting here, they're over here. Just because that's the higher wall and it makes sense to have that towards the back of the room. Although someday I might get a second one of those. I'm trying to make do with one just because I like having that desk on the other side of me to have things like my scale, ruler, just all those extra things I need are there on the side. Because any product that doesn't fit in the shelf can just be in a separate box and then I can restock the shelf, right? So I don't need to. So the big stuff is what I would ideally move first, but I need Christian's help and he's still working. Although I do need to get stuff off the big stuff so we can bring it down. Like I need to just start taking stuff off the shelves and just moving things out of the way so that we can access those large items. So I said in a recent vlog I'm gonna leave this up here and get a cheap IKEA table to replace it, but I'm kind of impatient. I kind of want this downstairs now so I can see how everything's gonna work, you know? Like, does it really need to be upstairs? Not really. I have sticker paper in here. There's electronic stuff in this drawer and then some gaming stuff down here, but I don't really access this drawer very often at all. This has a bunch of art, a lot of which I could hang on the wall downstairs instead of buying yet another thing. Not that it's expensive, but just like, it takes up space, you know? We have a lot of furniture. Update, I've been hauling stuff down. We need to get that big white IKEA thing down here though. Christian has half an hour left in his shift. I think what I'm gonna do in the meantime is start moving in some of the boxes that are right outside this room. for example, all this stuff and this, and that'll also make it easier when we do bring it down, because we'll have to bring it outside and through this door. So if I can clear out this space, then that'll be easier for us.
Just like that?
Yeah. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Actually, I had something else up beside, but this might be better. I just want enough walking space around here, but I guess it's enough.
I mean, once this gets cleared up.
Yeah, that's enough space.
Yeah, because right now we're like, oh, it's tight, but it's because.
Well, I know, I was already factoring that into it.
Oh, I
There's
wasn't.
lots of room. I'm just trying to think if I want to make this the spot for folded boxes, because that doesn't take up much space. There are more boxes coming, but you know, even if you stack these higher, I'm only going to have these 3 stacks, but there's this whole area here, so maybe this spot would be better for folded boxes, and then this could be for unfolded, because this is technically a smaller space. I also did push this forward. I wasn't sure if I wanted it like that or not, because before this would not overlap with the table, and I had those black shelves in that corner, but I'm gonna try doing it this way instead, and I might even put my computer on there, my computer tower. I'm not sure. It could also go underneath, but maybe propped up in case a bit of water creeps in here, I don't know. And I'll have a shelf on this wall eventually, which will be very handy because I can put folded boxes up there. And that way when I'm sitting here, I can just be like, whoop, got my box. I know what I forgot to order from Uline. I had a feeling I was forgetting something. I did not order envelopes, which I need for the Canadian orders because the slot boxes have to go in an envelope to be considered letter mail. And I probably have enough big ones because I have close to 200. These bad boys here, here's 100. I have 100 of the medium ones and none of the small ones. Well, I can't have none. There must be some upstairs, but like I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Because with Uline, it's a flat rate $46 shipping. So if I had to order just the envelopes and pay $46, I'd be like, why, Baylee? You could have saved that money. I did steal this white shelving unit though, which was out here, but it was mostly empty. It was right next to this one. So I can move this one to join it or just kind of leave them where they are. Maybe my calico critter table could go right here. Okay, I think we'll be good on small ones because we have that. And then this is all I have for medium here. So assuming this is unopened, there would be 100 in there. Yeah, it's full. So kind of wish the quantities for small and medium were swapped. Since I don't actually need that many, I think I'll just order some medium ones on Amazon. Crisis averted. Yeah, next I'm gonna move all these pin backing cards onto the shelf. I might move this little 3-tier drawer thing back upstairs because it's got a lot of non-warehouse stuff in it. Really, this bottom drawer was the only one that was full of warehouse stuff. And I might transfer some of the things out of this bottom drawer or middle drawer, one of the two. I'll transfer some of that stuff in there too. And another update, the flat boxes are now here. There are more upstairs. These are just the ones from the most recent order, but there's older ones still up there. So this is now empty because that's where the folded ones will go. I'm hanging on to this just for putting packages in to take to Chit Chats. I'm trying to do something where I can drop the box and go instead of having to dump it every time, because there's never enough room. They always have to wheel out a cart for me, but it's not always big enough, and it's like, it'd be easier if I could just drop my boxes and go. Here's where we're at. I think I'm done for the day. I'm pooped. It's 7:15, so I might make some supper now and then chill. Oh, baby, you still using your tent? Oh, I'm just trying to see if Kiki's out there. Oh, there, I see her. Every time I go near this window, the smell of garlic bread just comes wafting in. Ooh, didn't know it all the way in. Look at you. Made some supper. That's chicken with apple on it. I have no idea. I just really felt like doing that. Hopefully it's good. The chicken was good. Nothing fancy or overly flavorful, but the apple added a nice texture. We're heading to bed, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. What a sight! Doesn't that smell nice though? You looking at your sister?